Hello everyone, good to be with you. This is meteorologist Erica Rascaet at the One News Weather Center with your local weather report brought to you by Bud Clary, Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Well, taking a look at the headlines, we're expecting a very quiet rest of the work week, thankfully. Average temperatures for the next few days, and basically we're going to see a dry weather pattern to last us until at least the end of the work week, and then the threat of showers will continue to move into the area for Thursday and Friday, but that's going to be mainly across higher elevation. So first, let's take a close look across conditions throughout the past 24 hours across iFIBER. Highs exactly where we should have been, and basically today was a typical summer day, just like we are in August, and overnight lows also very close to the average temperature. It's exactly where we want to be for this time of the year. The average temperature was back in the 1900s, still close to 100 degrees. And then finally, conditions throughout the past 24 hours across the Columbia Basin, highs exactly where we should have been, and overnight lows as well. I'm telling you, the very typical summer weather pattern continues throughout this work week. Dry conditions all across, and that's exactly what we're seeing out there. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures still in the mid-80s. Dew point temperatures pretty far from the average temperature, and like I've mentioned before, the further apart those two temperatures are, the drier it feels outside, and it is feeling pretty lovely out there, although breezy conditions will continue, especially across the coastal areas with westerly winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. So here's what we saw basically across most of the Northwest. Lots of sunshine today, and that's going to continue throughout the work week as we see high pressure remains and control the weather pattern more in the upper levels, leaving for a few quiet days for us here across most of the Columbia Basin and surrounding areas, in the Northwest, coastal areas, and even across the mountains. So this evening we're expecting just a few clouds, but apart from that, dry conditions. That's going to continue Tuesday and into Wednesday. High pressure remains settled in, and that's going to leave us a few quiet days with temperatures around average in the 80s. Now what we will notice is Wednesday evening into Thursday, some of that moisture begins to return to the area. We'll begin to notice it early in the morning and overnight with a few more clouds, and basically for Thursday the threat of showers will continue, but that's going to remain mainly across the inland Northwest and also across higher elevations. So first, what we can expect throughout the day Tuesday is abundant sunshine. That's going to continue drying trend throughout the rest of the work week, and that goes for us here across the Columbia Basin. Temperatures all across in the 80s. Lots of sun. Not a bad looking forecast for your Tuesday, if I do say so myself. So taking a look at the extended outlook, summer-like weather pattern is going to continue, as I just mentioned. Abundant sunshine each afternoon. And basically we can expect temperatures to be around average throughout the next few days, and that's including Thursday, Friday. Even though we are expecting a few more clouds, the threat of showers will return to the forecast, but not for us here across the Columbia Basin. We'll just begin to see that moisture in the form of clouds. The rain will probably be sticking more to the higher elevations and even across the inland Northwest, then drying again for Saturday, and possibly a few passing clouds for Sunday into Monday. That's all for now at the moment. Keep in mind that this weather report was brought to you by Bud Clary, Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. We'll be right back with some sports.